guide you when you're lost. What started as a still small voice is raging now, and your only choice is to follow who you are.
Lyndon B. Johnson High School class of 2020, please stand. Please stand. As we celebrate this special occasion, please keep in mind that it is a formal ceremony. Please turn off your cell phones or place them in silent mode. I ask that in consideration to others, you refrain from loud shouting, use of noisemakers, or trying to get your graduates' attention. Everyone here wishes to celebrate this important accomplishment. We want to celebrate this moment for the benefit of everyone. At this time, please join us for a moment of silence in observance of those who have faced social injustices in our nation. You may choose to sit, stand, or take a knee at this time. Thank you. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, before me I have the mighty Lyndon B. Johnson High School class of 2020. Please give them a round of applause. Good evening and welcome to Lyndon B. Johnson High School's commencement exercise for the class of 2020. I am Armando Salazar, the proud principal of Lyndon B. Johnson High School. Please stand for the presentation of colors by the Johnson School's Junior ROTC program under the direction of retired Lieutenant. Please stand for the presentation of colors by the Johnson School's Junior ROTC program under the direction of retired Lieutenant Andrew P. Rodriguez and retired Petty Officer, First Class Javier Tobias. The national anthem, performed by Christian Gonzalez, Pledge of Allegiance, and the Texas Pledge, will be recited by the Student Council President, Jocelyn Olvera. I would like to remind our male members of the audience to please remove your hats during the national anthem and Pledge of Allegiance. Will everyone please stand?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. We will now observe a moment of silence to reflect, pray, or meditate.
Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce our platform guests. President of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Ramiro Vélez III. Vice President of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Javier Montemayor, Jr. Secretary of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Ricardo Rick Rodriguez. Parliamentarian of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Ricardo Molina, Sr. Board Member, Mr. Juan Roberto Ramirez. Superintendent for United Independent School District, Mr. Roberto J. Santos. Members of the United ISD School District's management team, Deputy Associate Superintendents, please stand to be recognized. Now, will all the Lyndon B. Johnson High School administrative staff please stand and be recognized. Associate Principal for Lyndon B. Johnson High School 9th grade campus, Ms. Patricia Hinojosa. Dean of the Early College High School, Ms. Yesenia Sandoval. Assistant Principals. Campus Instruction Coordinator. Student Activity Coordinator. Testing Coordinators. Academic Coordinator. Librarians, counselors, and class sponsors. Last but not least, faculty and staff of Johnson High School, please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. Before proceeding any further with our program, we would like to honor the memory of one of our class of 2020 graduates who has since passed away. She was an exemplary student who was cherished by so many in our school. May her memory continue to live in the hearts of her friends and family. Please stand as we call for a moment of silence for Leslie Sarai Hernandez Fuentes. You may be seated. Before proceeding with my message to the graduates and their families, I would like to acknowledge some of our graduates who have maintained perfect attendance throughout their high school careers. As parents, encouraging your students to attend school regularly is one of the most powerful ways you can prepare your child for future success, both in school and in life. When we make school a priority, you help your child get better grades and develop a healthy life habits. Will the following students please stand and be recognized? Viviana Contreras. Pedro Ángel López. Alina Robles. Chelsea Vela. Salvador Villarreal. Congratulations on this wonderful accomplishment. You may be seated. Good evening. I would first like to say to the parents and guardians of these wonderful students for allowing United ISD and Lyndon B. Johnson High School to educate your children. It has been our pleasure. Primero quiero dar las gracias a los padres y tutores de estos maravillosos estudiantes por dar el distrito de United y la escuela de Lyndon B. Johnson High School la oportunidad de educar a sus hijos. Ha sido un gran placer. Students, in my years as principal of Lyndon B. Johnson High School, I can certainly say that this class has been one of my favorites. Fond memories from your freshman to senior year fill my mind and heart with great pride. As freshmen, you made Johnson High School great with your genuine heart and vibrant spirit. Each of you became leaders in your own right. Through hard work, you achieved your goals, for you never felt entitled to anything. In difficult times, you never complained nor selfishly worried about yourselves. Instead, you rose to the challenge and stood strong through any obstacle. You are leaving deep footprints in the heart of many people at Johnson High School. The legacy you leave behind for future wolves will resonate through the halls, for you exemplify the true meaning of wolf pride. I hope your memories of our school have been good ones. Our teachers and staff have given you their best so that you can succeed. We are fortunate to have been able to serve and provide you with the best possible senior year experience during the brief time we had together. Life is full of uncertainties, but keep the faith and move forward. You have endured great setbacks, but you have also celebrated many victories. We wish you great success in whatever road you wish to take. It is our expectation that you go forth and continue to lead by example and make a difference in this world. In closing, I leave you with the humble but profound words that our school lives by. Be the best, expect the best, and be proud. And don't forget to be humble and kind. May God bless the Lyndon B. Johnson High School class of 2020. Go Wolves! At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the Board of the United Independent School District, Board President, Mr. Ramiro Vélez III, and Superintendent for United ISD, Mr. Roberto J. Santos.
Good evening, Lyndon B. Johnson High School Class of 2020 and members of the audience. On behalf of the United Independent School Board, Superintendent Roberto J. Santos, administrators and staff, I would like to welcome you all to the Class of 2020 commencement ceremony. It is an honor to have the opportunity to address you this evening. The Class of 2020 is unlike any other class before it. Over the course of the last 3 months, you have been tasked with venturing into adulthood faster than any class before you. Seemingly overnight, our whole world changed. Those changes brought about limitations to you all as you were ending your senior year. Although you did not receive the traditional full senior year experience, you did not sit idly by and accept those circumstances as a means to an end. You saw those limitations as an opportunity to forge your own path, a path that no one before you has taken. The class of 2020, their families, and the Laredo community rose to the occasion and created a new tradition of senior celebrations. We are here today to celebrate the culmination of 13 years of schooling. Each of you has worked incredibly hard to earn your place as a graduate of Lyndon B. Johnson High School. Through your efforts and the support of your families and loved ones, you have repeatedly beat the odds. We find ourselves hosting a different type of commencement ceremony for the class of 2020. Despite these circumstances, I want you to know that your high school and your district are incredibly proud of you. You will forever prevail as a class who did things their own way when the odds stacked against them. On behalf of United ISD, I wish you luck in your future endeavors because you have conquered the circumstances meant to slow you down. And I know that you will accomplish anything that you set your mind to achieving. I want to thank the class of 2020 and their families for teaching us how to face difficult times bravely, overcome those hardships, stronger and wiser, and remain ever thankful for many blessings we receive each day. Now more than ever, we are connected and we remain united strong. Go forth into the world and soak up all the knowledge and beauty that it has to offer. May God bless you and guide you through your years beyond United ISD. Congratulations, class of 2020.
To the class of 2020, your graduation is a major life event. There's a lot of things that really happen, I guess, from March all the way to the end of May. But I think this class was able to withstand that and be successful, and here we are today to celebrate your accomplishment. There's a lot of people, I think, that have really worked with you to get you to this point, all the way from your pre-kinder teachers to your high school teachers, everybody that's been involved with you. But there's one group of people that I think we need to really thank today. Those are your parents and all your relatives. So if you all can please stand up, please. Look at your parents and your relatives and say thank you and I love you. Class of 2020.
Please be seated. It is my pleasure to welcome to the podium Mr. Javier Montemayor, Jr., who will be recognizing our graduates who have committed to joining the military.
I am proud to announce the students who have enlisted in a branch of the military service. It is because of their sacrifices that we are able to enjoy our freedoms. So with a great degree of sincerity and humility, we simply say thank you and wish you the best in serving our country. All enlistees, please stand and remain standing until all students have been recognized. Students enlisting in the Army: Ricardo Garza, Miguel Flores. Students enlisting in the Marines: Eric De Leon. Students enlisting in the Navy: Luis Armando Galvan, Trinity M. Garcia, Ashley Rios. Students enlisting in the National Guard: Sergio Perez, Jesus Samaniego. Thank you for your service. You may be seated.
The students who will deliver their speech at the graduation ceremony were selected based on neutral criteria to deliver messages of the students' own choices. The content of each student's speaker's message is the personal expression of the individual student and does not reflect the endorsement, sponsorship, position, or expression of the district. The senior class president for this year is Wenceslao Martinez. Upon graduation, Wens will attend Laredo College, where he plans to attend the cosmetology program.
Good evening. Welcome again, family, friends, school board members, administrators, teachers, and of course, my fellow classmates. It is an honor to say that I am the senior class president of the mighty class of 2020 at Lyndon B. Johnson High School. Definitely, this isn't the graduation ceremony we were all looking forward to. But due to this pandemic we're facing today, it was something that our district and administrators worked hard to put together to see us receive our diploma we've all worked hard for. First and foremost, a huge thank you to my parents for always being there for me and helping me become the person I am today. Without you guys, it wouldn't be possible. I love you. Thank you to all parents and guardians for letting my classmates attend this beautiful campus where everyone is open and willing to help those who are in need. To Mr. Salazar and his amazing team, thank you for always letting me express myself without a problem. We're continually impressed with you guys' ability to unite our campus community. Your long hours and hard work make such a difference to ensure the learning and growth of both our students and staff. We're forever grateful for all you do, and once again, thank you. Dear class, I'm here today to tell you to embrace the person you have become. Life is a learning curve and not a test. Take your time in figuring out what you really want for yourself. The world is waiting for you to make a difference, for a change that will make you stop and say, I am proud of myself. We have been through so much in these past years, so don't let that weigh you down. Push yourself forward and make this world a better place. Life is tough, but you are tougher. I know you'll be successful in whatever path you choose to take. These 4 years have gone by so fast, but I can proudly say I've worked hard alongside my fellow class officers and our amazing class sponsors to satisfy and fulfill the dreams every senior has dreamed of. I've always disliked endings, but this is the last chapter we close together as the amazing class of 2020. Before we all go our separate ways, I would like to wish you guys the best. I hope your dreams stay big and your worries to stay small. Go Wolves, we're number one.
We're trying to see if we can put the rest of the video, so if you bear with us. Go Wolves! I would also like to introduce Mr. Judd Gilpin, board member. The salutatorian for this year is Michaela Janelle Cavazos. Upon graduation, Michaela will attend Texas A&M University to pursue a career as a family nurse practitioner.
On my first day of pre-kinder, I was enrolled in an all-Spanish class. At the end of the day, I walked up to my teacher and asked her a simple question. Can you repeat everything you said for the day, but in English? Now as I stand here before you all, after years of change and discovery, one thing remains. I still don't know Spanish. Over the years, I've had the privilege to be impacted by an array of instructors who have changed my life and perspectives immensely. To Ms. Zapata, Ms. Deli, Ms. Canales, Mr. Carrillo, Ms. Gammon, Mr. Garza, and Mr. and Mrs. Janak. Even if you weren't aware of it, my time with you all allowed me to grow into a better student in person. I cannot thank you enough. Although I cherish the memories I've made throughout high school and the many lessons I've learned, I would be doing a disservice if I failed to acknowledge the faulty core embedded in education. From a young age, I dedicated my life to school. I've always loved learning, but unfortunately school has evolved into an academic survival of the fittest. A number will never amount to the essence of who you are. Do not allow yourself to be consumed with meeting the unreachable expectations of the perfect student, child, competitor, or applicant, because truthfully, none of us ever will be. Intelligence is fluid and there is no definitive way of measuring your potential. I assure you that each and every single one of you is intelligent and more. So many other students sitting in the audience today worked and deserve to be up here just as much. A number in a system has no power in defining you as long as you refuse to give it that. With that being said, I'm still beyond grateful for the opportunities that have been given to me at LBJ. We are lucky to have such caring faculty here at our school. I appreciate the work and efforts you all put in daily to assist us on our journeys into adulthood. It does not go unnoticed, and I thank you all tremendously. Mom, I know I may not always have the best way of showing it, but I love you with all my heart. Everything I've done has always been with the intention of honoring you and Dad. I know I joke that I made myself smart, but it truly was all you. Thank you for being the glue that keeps our family together. None of my achievements could have been accomplished without your encouragement and support along the way. Grandma, you're the reason anything I've done was made possible. You are the epitome of selflessness, and I thank you for your dedication to helping me succeed. Erica, thank you for blessing me with my two beautiful nephews who I adore. Your advice through your experience has offered me the greatest guidance. Giselle, you are my best friend as well as sister. We drive each other crazy, but I'm grateful for the incredible bond we share. Class, our time in high school flew before our eyes. Although this was not the way we expected the year to end, we have proved the mighty class of 2020 to be of great strength and perseverance. I wish you all success and happiness in your future endeavors. We may part ways, but will forever be united at heart.
The valedictorian for Lyndon B. Johnson High School, class of 2020, is Adrian Moreno. Upon graduation, Adrian will attend the University of Texas at Austin to pursue a career as a cardiovascular surgeon.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome students, families, and faculty to the graduation of Lyndon B. Johnson's mighty class of 2020. On behalf of the senior class, I would like to thank all the individuals who make Johnson High School extraordinary. A thank you to the staff and administration for ensuring the safety and well-being for us students. And a thank you to the faculty who give their all each and every day, putting a significant amount of time and effort to push us to become the best possible versions of ourselves, even on days where we feel our worst. Additionally, I would like to thank a few members of the faculty who have had a significant impact on my life and who have shaped me into the person I am today. A huge thank you to Ms. Gammon, Ms. Cardenas, Ms. Garcia, Mr. and Mr. Knack for playing such an important role in my success. Without any of your guidance, I would not be standing here on this stage today. Although we all come from the same ethnic group, well, most of us, sorry Jeanette, we all have a different background and undergo a different journey. From birth, we begin life as an empty canvas, and as we proceed through life, we go through various experiences and challenges that we face, and with each of these, a stroke of paint appears on our canvas. From negative experiences being dark strokes to wonderful memories being light strokes, we each have a different canvas. Well, this is my canvas. If you were to tell my 11-year-old self that I would be the valedictorian for the class of 2020, I would accuse you of lying and tell you that I wouldn't live long enough to see such a thing. I'm being honest because at that time, that's what I believed. In the 6th grade, I knew that I was different. I knew that I wasn't normal like everybody else because I thought of guys the way girls do. And at that age, I believed that God wouldn't accept me and that my family wouldn't love me for being so different. So I spiraled into a depression. I isolated myself from my family, who I believed only paid attention to my sister because she had my nephew, and my brother because of his anger issues, and none to me because I wasn't anything special. It was so bad that I tried to commit suicide. Luckily, I failed. This is my darkest, roughest, and worst stroke of my painting. After that, it just got worse. I was lost and hopeless and was uncertain about my future. I felt like every path that I would try and go through would just lead me to the grave. Until high school came around. When I started high school, I met the most amazing people ever, and little did I know that they would change my life. I was surrounded by such an amazing support network and was given the opportunity to explore my interests. I was able to grow strong relationships with my family members, and as I continued my high school career, I began to grow and create wonderful memories that would last a lifetime. And with each new memory, a lighter, more gentle stroke began to appear. So at this time, I would like to commend each and every single one of you for persevering through your own difficulties and being able to create your own canvas. I stand here to tell you that we are all masterpieces. Regardless of how dark or light your canvas may be, you are the most beautiful piece of art there is, and any experience that brings you doubt, sadness, or grief is only temporary. Finally, a thank you to my family. Andy, thank you for making me go outside every once in a while when we were younger. Thank you for giving me the unconnected controller thinking that we were playing together. Thank you for now being one of the biggest supporters in my life. Elizabeth, thank you for being the best sister out there. I am so happy that I can go to you for anything. Thank you for being my person. Mom and Dad, thank you for the unconditional love and support that you have given me for the past 4 years. I am so happy that I have such an amazing relationship with you guys, and I would not be where I am without both of you. I love you all so much. All in all, I will forever be thankful for having the privilege of representing the mighty class of 2020 as a valedictorian. Although this is not the way we expected things to end, we made sure to get through it together. No matter what happens, we will always be the class of 2020. I wish you all nothing but success in the future, and now we can finally say we made it. Thank you.
It is with great honor that I introduce to you the top 10 students for Lyndon B. Johnson High School, class of 2020. It is especially an honor when the 10th student is as exceptional as the first. Students, please walk to the front of the stage and remain standing until all 10 students have been recognized. This evening, I introduce you from 10th to 1st. Number 10, Nayeli Celina Montemayor. Number 9, Ashley Nicole Ponce. Number 8, Valeria Michelle Bermea. Number 7, Teresa Rojas. Number 6, Viviana Contreras. Number 5, Janet May Lam. Number 4, Miranda Areli Martinez. Number 3, Andrea Magali Ibarra. Number 2, Michaela Janelle Cavazos. Number 1, Adrián Moreno. At this time, members of my administrative staff will pass to the students a special token that we give our top 10. It is actually a silver coin, because silver will not stop wolves, at least not our pack. Congratulations once again on your achievements. You may take your seats at this time. Superintendent Santos, please join me at this time to certify the graduates. Graduates, will you please stand? Please stand, please. Graduates, will you please stand? As principal of Lyndon B. Johnson High School, it is my honor to certify to the United Independent School District Board of Trustees, to Mr. Roberto J. Santos, Superintendent of Schools, that the Lyndon B. Johnson High School class of 2020 graduating candidates have met all the graduation requirements of the state of Texas, the Texas Education Agency, and the United Independent School District.
With the authority vested in me by the United Independent School District Board of Trustees, the Texas Education Agency, I certify that the members of the graduating class of 2020 of Lyndon B. Johnson High School are hereby proclaimed graduates with all rights and privileges. Graduates, you may move your tassels to the left. Congratulations.
Graduates, you may be seated. As your name is called, we ask that the graduates stand and come forward in front of the stage to have your picture taken. At this time, graduates may remove their masks. The graduate names will be called from both sides of the graduation floor. Graduate names will be read by Early College Senior Counselor Sylvia Garcia and Senior Counselors Annette Rodriguez and Denise Munoz.
Jessie Guadalupe Acosta. Jesse Guadalupe Acosta.
Jorge Alfonso Martinez Jr.
Juan Antonio Aceituno.
Kayla Guadalupe Martinez.
Ashley Alejandra Acosta.
Leslie Paulina Martinez. Amanda Leanne Aguilar.
Marta Laura Martinez.
Jonathan Aguilar.
Miranda Areli Martinez.
Jorge Alberto Aguilar Jr.
Natalia Martinez.
Nadine Aguilar.
Roberto Carlos Martinez Jr.
Sergio Alfonso Aguilar.
Roel G. Martinez.
Valeria I. Aguilar Ramírez.
Shekina Martinez.
José Alejandro Aguirre Jr.
Wenceslao Martinez Jr.
Rogelio Emanuel Alaniz García.
Melanie Michelle Maston.
Jaciel Isaí Alejo Alfaro.
Carla Nicole Mata.
Hugo Alonso Almanza II.
Valeria Desiree Mata.
Julián Almandares.
Alexis Rose Medina.
Angélica Alvarado.
Beckelin Medina.
Adamaris Álvarez.
Esteban Roel Medina Jr.
Alan Amador.
Cassandra Anilu Medina.
Clarisa Isabel Amaya.
Ray Anthony Medina.
Carlos Amezcua Jr.
Stephanie Medrano.
Ramón Anguiano III.
Julissa Nicole Melve.
Ashley Ariana Aranda.
Christopher Menchaca.
Kayla Aranda.
Melissa G. Menchaca.
Christina Arce.
Mariana Mendez.
Jorge Luis Arevalo Jr.
Dennis Dean Mendiola.
Juan Arias Jr.
Aliyah N. Mendoza.
Gloria Stephanie Arizmindez.
David Antonio Mendoza Gutierrez.
Alejandro Ariola.
Isabel G. Mendoza.
Brianna Susana Ariaga.
Jennifer Lee Mendoza.
Michael Alexander Arriaga.
Carla Karina Mendoza.
Ashley Lizette Arroyo.
Leslie Lily Mendoza.
Corina Arzola.
Miguel A. Mendoza.
Jason Cesar Avalos.
Sabrina Mendoza.
Claudia Priscilla Avila.
Savannah M. Mendoza.
Dalila Ayala.
Stephanie Mercado.
Ruth Angelica Ayala.
Sauri Yvette Mercado.
Brittany Bernice Badia.
Chris Anthony Merino.
Viviana Badio.
Omar Merla.
Jose Valdenegro III.
Julian Mesa.
Pablo E. Barón. Nitza Angelica Mesa.
Hector Barrera Jr.
Ulises Manuel Mesa.
Ramiro Barrera.
Stephanie Arlene Miller.
Juliana Barrientos.
Angie Annette Miranda.
Danielle Itzel Barrios.
Juan Francisco Mireles.
Jennifer Michelle Bautista.
Jorge Molano III. Berenice Benavides.
Gael Arturo Molina.
Valeria Michelle Bermea.
Natalie Marie Molina.
Jocelyn Bernal.
Isaac Moncada.
Elis Yadil Boria Layson.
Silvia A. Moncada.
Fernando Javier Buentello.
Major Monsiváis.
Catherine Destiny Buentello.
Jose C. Monroy Jr.
Oscar Caballero.
Nayeli Celina Montemayor.
Angel Michelle Cabello.
Juniette Melina Montoya.
Israel Cabeza de Vaca Alemán.
Ociel Andrés Montoya.
Emanuel Cabrera.
Sergio Mora.
Daniel Calcaño.
Adrian Moreno.
Montserrat Caldera.
Ciclali Moreno.
Justin Cayo Camacho.
Daisy E. Moreno.
Federico Camarillo Jr.
Giovanna Elizabeth Morteo.
Jeremy Camarillo.
Anthony Mota.
Giselle Alejandra Campos.
Laritza Liriam Moyet.
Maralí Campos.
Helen Muller.
Emiliano Cantú. Marla Denise Muñoz.
Ernesto Javier Cantú.
Andy Alexandro Murillo.
Moisés Cantú.
Jorge Murillo.
Valeria Itzamara Cárdenas Salazar.
Miguel Murillo.
Sofía Cardona.
Aurelio Francisco Nava Jr.
Miriam Caraman.
Amy Navarro.
Armando Carranza III.
Ashley Navarro.
Francisco Imanol Carrasco.
Ashley Marie Navarro.
Priscilla Carrillo.
Cristina Navarro.
Jesús Enrique Carizales Jr.
Iris Ruby Navarro.
Mónica Alisa Carizales.
Jesús M. Navarro.
Adrián Benito Castañón.
Nicole Navarro.
Yamilet Analí Castellón González.
Gabriela Niño.
Alexis Faye Castillo.
Nayeli Niño.
Alfredo Brandon Castillo.
Abigail Núñez.
Brianna Castillo.
Diana Patricia Núñez.
Eloy E. Castillo.
Justin Javier Nuño.
Jeffrey Castillo Jr.
Leslie Lynette Ochoa.
Juan Pablo Castillo.
René Arturo Ochoa Jr.
Rebecca Castillo.
Janie Julisa Holguín.
Edgar Castorena. Andrew Olivares.
Amy Michelle Castro.
John Anthony Olivares.
Ashley Joanna Castro.
Jennifer Jasmine Olivo.
Roxana Faye Castro.
Jesse Edward Olivo.
Michaela Janelle Cavazos.
José Antonio Olmos Jr.
Ociel Cavazos.
Jocelyn L. Olvera,
Melissa Casares,
Juan Gabriel Olvera Jr.,
Lendy Eileen Centeno,
Eliud Ociel Orozco,
Gerardo Cepeda,
Iván Andrés Orozco,
Giovanna Asenet Cepeda,
Susana Janet Orozco,
Wendy Belén Cerda,
Jose J. Horta Jr.,
Estefanía Serino,
Kevin E. Ortega,
Alexandra Nicole Chalate,
Yadira Ortega,
Natalie Chavarria,
Ashley N. Ortiz,
Ruth Victoria Chavez,
Guadalupe Leslie Ortiz,
Ana M. Chick,
Miracle Faith Ortiz,
Arturo Charles Chick Jr.,
Selena Ortiz,
Esmeralda Ruby Cisneros,
Yaretzi Elivet Ortiz,
Jennifer Colmenares Torres,
Viviana Celeste Osorio,
Abigail J. Colunga,
Juliana Osteguín,
Alejandro Esteban Contreras,
Alexandra Isela Ovalle,
Carly Giselle Contreras,
Alexandra Oviedo,
Leah Alexandra Contreras,
Alexandra Zana Padilla,
Stephanie M. Contreras,
Claudio Padilla,
Viviana Contreras,
Rebecca Sofia Pais,
Giovanni Contreras,
Alan Palacios,
Rodolfo Corona III,
Christopher Michael Palacios,
Marco A. Coronado,
Joshua Palacios,
Roberto Eduardo Coronado,
Chris Palomares,
Alejandro Cortés,
Jose A. Palomares Jr.,
Christian Cortés,
Stephanie Palomares,
Yair Cortés,
Gabriela Berenice Pantoja,
Kelsey Cortez.
Jean Sebastian Gabriel Paquin Villanueva.
Henry Yair Costilla.
Shane Kevin Paquin Villanueva.
Alberto Jesus Cruz.
Caitlin Pardo Rivera.
Andrea Natalie Cruz.
Carlos A. Parra.
José Nicolás Cruz. Miguel A. Partida.
Leonardo Osvaldo Cruz.
Miguel Ángel Pavón.
Marcos Eduardo Cruz.
Alberto Pedraza.
René Humberto Cruz.
Pedro Alejandro Pedraza.
Alfredo Cuellar III.
Jacob Peña.
Cristian Adrián Cuellar López.
Janelle Alexis Peña.
Dianali Cuellar García.
Melanie V. Peña.
Miriam Cuellar García.
Christopher Anthony Perales.
Carlos Cuevas Jr.
Alondra Pérez.
Alfonso Dávila Jr.
David Pérez.
Rebecca Y. de la Peña.
Destiny M. Pérez.
Nicole de la Rosa.
Esmeralda Pérez.
Eduardo Daniel de León.
Jorge A. Pérez.
Eric Kevin de León.
Josh Anthony Pérez.
Leslie Edith de León.
Jocelyn Denise Pérez. Oscar Patricio de León. Julian Pérez.
Roel de León.
Mónica A. Pérez. Steven Del Ángel.
Pamela Pérez.
Andrew Ivan Delgado.
Sergio Pérez.
Catherine Díaz.
Javier Pérez.
Eduardo Antonio Díaz.
Cassandra Saraí Pinedo.
Juan Alfredo Díaz.
Ashley Nicole Ponce.
Mark Anthony Díaz.
Martín Quintanilla III.
Felipe Diego.
Angélica Ramírez.
John Anthony Dominguez.
Destiny Ramírez.
Mark Anthony Dominguez.
Eunice Lisbeth Ramírez.
Francisco Duarte.
Juan Pablo Ramírez Jr.
Matthew Isaac Dueñas.
Lorely Ramírez.
Carmela Durán.
Víctor Hugo Ramírez III.
Cassandra Elizondo.
Zenedine Alessandro Ramírez.
Luz María Enríquez.
Kiara Diamani Ramón.
Cassandra Lizette Escamilla.
Andy Ramos.
Ivan Escobedo.
Christian David Ramos.
Michelle Escobedo. Esteban Ramos Jr. Norma Naomi Escobedo.
Christopher A. Ramos.
Stephanie Brianna Esparza.
Noé Ramos.
Antonio Espinosa.
Roel Ramos.
Michael Escalera.
Jasmine Lorraine Rangel.
Hector Espinosa.
Alejandro Javier Reyes.
Jaime Espinosa.
Anthony Marcus Reyes.
Joel Antonio Espinosa.
Mariana D. Reyes.
Kayla A. Espinosa.
Karen Hitzel Reyes Martínez.
Leslie Espinosa.
Brian G. Rico.
Mario Alberto Espinosa.
Arad Ulises Ríos.
Alexis Adrian Estrada.
Ashley Ríos.
Damian Estrada.
Fernando Dominic Ríos Jr.
Jose Estrada II.
John R. Ríos.
Juan Estrada Jr.
Adriana Rivera.
Martín Estrada III.
Alejandro J. Rivera.
Jorge Facio.
Gabino Reinaldo Rivera.
Joshua Figueroa.
Guadalupe Rivera.
Anthony Allen Flores.
Jesús Rivera III.
Citlali G. Flores.
José Inés Rivera Jr.
Dorothy Ann Flores.
José Isaac Rivera Jr.
Hugo Andrés Flores.
Laisha Rivera Castro.
Jennifer Lee Flores.
Melissa Michelle Rivera.
Julio Esteban Flores.
Nina Cecilia Rivera.
Kayla Michelle Flores.
Aaron Robles.
Kimberly Ruby Flores.
Alina Alejandra Robles.
Miguel Ángel Flores.
Brian Alexander Robles.
Montserrat Abigail Flores.
Roberto Robles Valdés Jr.
Marco Antonio Fragoso Jr.
Brianna Marie Rocha.
Dana Paulina Frias Infante.
George Rocha.
Diana Paola Frias Infante.
Ashley L. Rodriguez.
Anayeli Marie Fernandez.
Brian Rodriguez.
Brian Manuel Galaviz.
Carlos Manuel Rodríguez.
Francisco Rolando Galaviz Jr.
Cristian A. Rodríguez.
Esteban Gallegos.
Eduardo Adalberto Rodríguez.
Esteban Gallegos Jr.
Emily Abigail Rodriguez. Miriam Gallegos. Eunice Estefanía Rodríguez.
Sabrina Amberly Gallegos.
Evelio Rodríguez III.
Luis Armando Galván Jr.
Fabiola Adriana Rodríguez. Susan Michelle Galván.
Felix A. Rodríguez Jr.
Leslie Gamboa.
Fernando Rodríguez.
Renee Irene Gamboa.
Jessica Yvette Rodríguez.
Humberto Ángel Gaona.
Jonathan Rodríguez.
Angel Marie Garcia.
José Ángel Rodríguez Jr.
Brian Eduardo Garcia.
Kaylee Rodriguez.
Christopher Jose Garcia.
Kayla Rodriguez.
Cristian Eduardo Garcia.
Linda Cecilia Rodriguez.
Eduardo E. Garcia.
Luisa M. Rodriguez.
Erica Garcia.
Manuel Alejandro Rodriguez.
Francisco Javier Garcia Ortega.
Pablo Rodriguez Jr.
Gerardo J. Garcia Jr.
Pedro Manuel Rodriguez.
Giselle Garcia.
Raimundo Rodriguez Jr.
Jacqueline Garcia.
Roberto Rodriguez III.
Jacqueline Garcia.
Salvador Alfonso Rodriguez Jr.
Jennifer Garcia Tellez.
Tania Annette Rodriguez.
Jesus Adrián Garcia Jr.
Vanessa Yvette Rodriguez.
Jocelyn Guadalupe Garcia.
Yolanda Margarita Rodriguez.
Jonathan Anthony Garcia.
Alexandra M. Rojas.
Juan Luis Garcia Grimaldo.
Elmely Rojas.
Karina Garcia.
Teresa Rojas.
Marco Antonio Garcia Jr.
Xochitl M. Romo.
Leslie Paola Garcia.
Jorge Armando Rosales Jr.
Marcos Adrián Garcia.
Annette Susan Ruiz.
Nancy Giselle Garcia.
Carmen Denise Ruiz Garcia.
Saraí Garcia.
Javier A. Ruiz.
Selena Garcia.
Jonathan Andrew Ruiz.
Trinity Maximiliano Garcia.
Matthew Ruiz.
Alejandro Garza.
Roberto Ruiz Jr.
Amanda Marie Garza.
Carla Rubalcaba.
Carlos Javier Garza Jr.
Néstor Rubalcaba.
Carmen Jocelyn Garza.
Brianna Giselle Salazar.
Chanel Ariane Garza.
Elise María Salazar Chapa.
Esteban Garza.
Jesús Salazar Jr.
Fabián Eli Garza.
Larry Salazar.
Felipe de Jesús Garza Jr.
Rafael Armando Salazar.
Fernando Garza Martínez.
Yameli Salazar.
Ivan Garza.
Rodrigo Salvador Jr.
Jaime Antonio Garza.
Alonso Saldana III.
Kayla Aziram Garza.
Scarlett Abigail Saldivar Jaime.
Luis Gerardo Garza.
Daniel J. Salinas.
Nicole Garza.
Gilberto G. Salinas.
Perla E. Garza.
Hector R. Salinas.
Ricardo Garza.
Jorge Salinas Jr.
Shane M. R. Garza.
María E. Salinas.
Mayela Asenet Gaitán.
Pedro Alberto Salinas.
Miguel Ángel Godínez Jr.
Jesús Samaniego.
Julisa Godoy.
Andrés Sánchez.
Edgar Gómez.
Diego Alexis Sánchez.
Jaslyn Cassandra Gómez.
Mia Sánchez.
Kayla Gómez.
Miguel A. Sánchez.
Aarón Abel González.
Raúl Sánchez.
Adán González Jr.
Samantha Alicia Sánchez.
Alfonso Ezequiel González.
Jacqueline Sandoval.
Brian A. González.
Maisha Arlene Sandoval.
Cristina Renee González.
Rolando Sandoval Jr.
Cristobal J. González.
Brandy Santa Cruz.
David González III.
Rodolfo Santa Cruz Jr.
Genesis Alicia González.
Jessica M. Santillan.
Jerry Lee González.
Rodrigo Santillan.
Jessica González.
Vanessa Alessandra Santillan.
Jesús Daniel González.
Brianna Michelle Santos.
Jesús Manuel González Jr.
Catherine Elizabeth Santos. Juan Martín González Jr.,
Christopher Santos,
Julián Alan González,
José Julián Santos,
Cristian Axel González,
William Santos,
Marcelo Uriel González,
José de Jesús Santoyo,
Mario González Dávila,
Daisy Paola Saucedo,
Martín González II,
Kiana E. Saucedo,
Noemí Ruby González,
Janet Saucedo,
Roberto Uciel González,
Cassandra Nicole Segovia,
Yasmín González,
Brian A. Sepúlveda,
Julissa González,
Hiromi Aglaí Sepúlveda,
Kayla Anaís Guel,
Destiny O. Serna,
Christian Guerra, Priscilla Serna, Jesse Alejandro Guerra,
Esmeralda Sierra,
Rebecca Guerra,
Gabriel Silva,
Adrian Guerrero,
Joshua Raúl Silva,
Emily L. Guerrero,
Caitlin Lizette Silva,
José J. Guerrero,
Maurel Jesús Silva,
Martín E. Guerrero,
Norma I. Silva,
Cassandra Gutierrez,
Angel Solís,
Evelyn O. Guzman,
Brandon Gilberto Solís,
Vanessa M. Hine, José Ángel Solís,
Alan Jehu Hernández,
Montserrat Galilea Alaisandra Solís,
Alexa Aurora Hernández,
Nancy Saraí Solís,
Angélica Teresa Hernández,
Víctor M. Solís Jr.,
Ashley Jeanette Hernández,
Blanca Nayeli Soria,
Clarisa Hernández,
Aileen Denis Soto,
Eliseo Hernández,
Jordan E. Soto,
Francisco Edgardo Hernández González,
Frank Suárez,
Guillermo Abiu Hernández,
América Asené Tello,
Heaven Hernández,
Angel Tenorio,
Jose Ángel Hernández Jr.,
Alexis Adrián Tijerina,
Karina Hernández,
Fabián Tiznado Vallejo,
Karina L. Hernández,
Adrian Torres,
Leslie Saraí Hernández Fuentes,
Brian Anthony Torres,
Perla P. Hernández,
Jocelyn Joanna Torres,
Roberto Leocadio Hernández,
Jose A. Torres Jr.,
Citlali Hernández,
Luis Torres,
Allison A. Herrera,
Ricardo Torres Jr.,
Arlet Valeria Herrera Cuevas,
Samantha L. Torres,
Edward Herrera,
Shady Bridget Torres,
Jaime Herrera Jr.,
Pablo Torres Jr.,
Jose G. Herrera Jr.,
Edwin Trejo,
Sebastian Jacob Holguín,
Crystal Treviño,
Aldo Huerta,
Michelle Isabel Treviño,
Alicia Adamaris Huerta,
Hector Orlando Turrubiates,
Eric S. Huirton Jr.,
Marcos Uresti III,
Alcestis Ibarra,
Fatima Urieta,
Andrea Magali Ibarra,
Joe Anthony Uvalle,
Ilse Mariana Ibarra,
Abril Valadez,
Jaime Alberto Ibarra,
Damien Alonso Valadez Garza,
Juan Ibarra Jr.,
Sara Vanessa Valadez,
Samantha Lee Ann Ibarra,
Francisco Javier Valdez Jr.,
Nora Elia Infante, Luis Fernando Valdez,
Martín Iván Jaramillo,
Melissa M. Valdez,
Jose Juan Hasso,
Valerie J. Valdez,
Kevin Hasso,
Julio Cesar Valencia Jr.,
Ashley Jimenez,
Brian Valentin,
Emmanuel Jimenez,
Carla Lizette Valenzuela,
Oscar Ociel Jimenez,
Adán Vaquera Reyes Jr.,
Jesus A. Jove,
Jordan Joe Vaquera,
Anastasia Juarez,
Mariana Vara,
Jennifer Jurado,
Timothy Germain Vargas,
Arev Mardirus Kelichan,
Berta Alicia Vasquez,
Delilah Denise Clares,
Jaime Vasquez,
Jeanette May Lamb,
Valentin Vasquez,
Gerardo Landa Jr.,
Angela Alexa Vasquez,
Alejandro Lara,
Catherine Elizabeth Vasquez,
Jaime Lara,
JD Melanie Vasquez Garcia,
Jennifer Marie Lara,
Mariela Vasquez,
Sylvia Denise Lara,
Gerardo Vega,
America G. Leal,
Jennifer Vega,
Daniel Leal,
Chelsea Renee Vela, Alayla Ledesma,
Asenet A. Velázquez,
Itzamara Ledesma, Kayla M. Velázquez,
Jocelyn Giselle Leja,
Mario Alberto Velázquez Jr.,
Melanie J. Leon,
Noel Velázquez,
Brianna Denise Lira,
Mario Alberto Velázquez Jr.,
Alberto Lirio Jr.,
Xiomara Velázquez,
Kaylee Danielle Llamas,
Iván Venegas,
Aldo Iván López,
Steve A. Venegas, Brenda Paola López Penagos,
Victoria G. Venegas,
Brittany Aldení López,
Jasmine Vielma,
Kimberly Giovanna López,
San Juanita M. Villafranca,
Luis C. López Lima,
Alejandro Villarreal,
Nayeli Marisol López,
Bethany Jewel Villarreal,
Pedro Ángel López,
Cecilia M. Villarreal,
Galilea Izmir Loredo,
Eduardo Villarreal,
Michelle Anaís Loyola,
Emanuel Villarreal,
Katia Loza,
José Andrés Villarreal,
Joanna Elizabeth Lucatero.
Melanie Amy Villarreal.
Joam Lucero.
Salvador Villarreal Jr.
Gustavo Abiel Luján.
Yaritza Yaret Villarreal Peña.
Logan Joshua Lumbreras.
Alexis Alejandro Villarroel.
Francisco Javier Luna Jr.
Abel Villegas.
Leonardo Luna.
Ailish Villegas. Kendra Dayareli Macegosa. Ricardo Vitela Jr. Yatsari Adamaris Machado Acosta.
Sebastian Wico.
Senia Cristina Macías. Leslie Marie Wilton. Roosevelt Jesus Maldonado. Grace Ñañez. Josué E. Manzanares Jr. Kiara Diamanique Ñañez.
Bridget Mares.
Alberto Rafael Zamora. José A. Mares Jr. Carlos Bernardo Zamora Jr. Alejandro J. Márquez. Devany Lisbeth Zamora.
Adriana Jacqueline Martínez.
Joseph D. Zamora.
Alejandra Martínez. Enrique Zapata Jr. Andrés Alejandro Martínez.
Leslie Noemi Zapata. Carolina Rubí Martínez. Sofía P. Zapata.
Celica Karime Martínez.
Giselle A. Zavala. Daniela Martínez.
Alejandra Sosaya.
Emiliano Martínez. Jonathan Daniel Zewert.
Jennifer Martínez.
Moisés Zúñiga.
Jesús D. Martínez.
Graduates, please stand as your alma mater and fight song are played. I present to you the mighty Wolf class of Lyndon B. Johnson High School class of 2020. Graduates, please be seated as we'll be exiting the field in an organized manner. Parents and guests, please remain in your seats until your graduate exits the floor.
Graduates, we will dismiss you by rows. At this time, rows 1 and rows 26 may exit the stadium. Rows 2 and 25.